What is up, guys? Welcome to a new series on the channel, Tom Clancy's EndWar. This is a real-time strategy game that I think's pretty great, so we're going to go ahead and start a new campaign, World War III. We're going to go on expert mode because we think we know what we're doing, and we're going to, of course, choose the United States of America. So here we get to choose our army or our battalion. We got a bunch to choose from, all different sizes and different troops with different bonuses. So we're going to take a look at them here. Now, I like to use a fairly well-balanced army in this game. I've played this game a fair amount, so hopefully I can bring that to you guys. These bottom two battalions here have very well-balanced armies, and I really enjoy that. The next thing we got to look at is the bonuses. Now, I don't like bonuses with too much risk. So like for this bonus, it's plus 10% damage, but minus 5% hit points. And with units that already have a tough time staying alive, that's too big of a risk for me. But this 8th Assault Battalion is just straight up plus 5% damage for all riflemen. And there's no negative, connotations that'll come with that. So I think 8th Assault Battalion is what we're gonna do for Into the Fight. We're gonna load up the war room here and the rules. So we basically, you gotta keep winning the battles. Cities take 3 different battles to win and are very hard to do, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. Here we're in the situation room or the war room, but let's go ahead and take a look at what our army is looking like for this campaign. Now, I'm a type of player that I like to use a little bit of everything. I love having gunships that I can kind of maneuver all over the map. I like having artillery so I can get at you from a long range, but we just need to get these units from recruit up to veteran as fast as possible. Now you see here we're just looking at all the names of our different units here. I like Diamondback from the gunships. I don't know, it just really gets it for me. But we like to use gunships, we like to use artilleries. The way the combat works in this game is it's like a rock paper scissors kind of thing. So gunships are great against tanks, tanks are great against transports, and transports are great against gunships. And you just have to use that and balance everything out in the middle of a battle. Engineers and riflemen are great for securing uplinks and bringing our extra combat advantages into the battle, such as the air support and the force recon, which I think we're going to invest here in a little bit. But gunships are very important to our army, so we're going to go ahead and give them an attack upgrade right off the bat. They're usually one of the first units I'll have on the battlefield, and so having them being able to dish out as much damage as possible is going to be very important. Engineers are also very important because they're good when they're in cover. They're great against all types of vehicles. The only thing that can take them down is, of course, riflemen. But engineers can be very vital. Now the transports, we can go ahead and give them a whole new turret upgrade right now, so we're going to go ahead and do that so they're better against the anti-air. The first attack for the tanks is just a range upgrade, so I don't think that's important enough right now, but for artillery, the attack range is crucial. The further away they can be, the further away from harm they are. Now the command vehicle, haven't really used that much, so I don't know how much we're going to see it in this campaign, but we may give it a shot later down the road. But yeah, just looking over our army, we got to get that force recon upgrade, but gunships are pretty vulnerable, so we're also going to give them a defense. We had 800,000 credits to spend, and we've spent 500,000 so far, so we'll just get that force recon. We can deploy an infantry unit and an FAV unit to our uplinks, which we'll see later in the campaign when we go into our first battle. But that can be crucial when whoever I'm facing, whether that's Europe or Russia, is trying to take my uplinks, and I just have more units to help fend them off. Now let's go back and take a look at the map and see what we're dealing with here. This game it's pretty hard. It takes 3 battles to conquer a city, like I said. That can be very tough. and raiding enemy bases with support can cut off that mission support for up to 3 turns. And we can only do 1 battle per turn though, even though we can have multiple offered to us. As you can see right here, we are going to have 2 available missions. First is the conquest of Arabida, and the other is the conquest of Grissom. I think it's Grissom. So we can either choose to defend the home front or advance our front line over in Europe. So let's see what they have to say about this.
Yes, General. Grissom Air Force Base, U.S. soil, one of this week's critical battles. The Russians are making a transatlantic assault here, launching from a mobile sea base. We'd be able to call in ground support through...
So here we get the air support and the force recon from neighboring support. And a victory here will drive Russia out of our home territory. But a victory in Europe will advance our position and let us attack into Europe.
We'd have no air cover or ground support.
Yeah, we get no support here, and we don't get a territory bonus for credits either.
The enemy would be fighting without air cover. We'd be looking at a highly fluid battle space.
Now, there are more than one type of battle, so right now we only have conquests. We will see the different types of battles in future episodes. But, you know, we're just going to have to keep fighting and try to keep winning these battles to advance further on through the campaign, and hopefully we can win. So thank you for joining us. We got to make sure we save the campaign so we don't lose anything. But thanks for joining us. Hopefully you can made it to the end of the video and you can stick with us through the whole campaign. Thank you.